Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mystery Channel 33. I'm here to help solve more missing women, children, and men cases. So let's begin. This article is titled Man Pleads Guilty to Murdering His Girlfriend in 2004. Now I ain't know this was about me and James again, okay? I was in the bathroom one day and I heard the TV on in the other room and they were watching, whoever was in the room that night was watching Fatal Attraction. They left or whatever. So I'm in the bathroom peeing or whatever, and then I heard something about Julaine, Jules, and I'm like, oh, I thought it was Julaine. So after I got done peeing or whatever, I went in the room and I hit the button and it said Fatal Attraction. The episode, I forgot what the episode was. Maybe gonna say in the article, and it said the type, it named the title of that episode. So then I looked it up or whatever. And then when I found out or whatever, I didn't think it was me though. But then I heard later on that's me. And then James, he gave my dad my body bag or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Which my dad said was very disrespectful. So let's begin. See, he go by Shabazz Augustine. Oh, Lord. A Dorchester man pleaded guilty to killing his former girlfriend 11 years ago, according to the Suffolk County District Attorney's Office. The admission comes nearly 5 years after he was initially charged in the case. Shabazz Augustine, 36, pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in 2004 death of Julianne Jules. Authorities said Augustine was initially charged with Julian's murder in 2011, but filed a motion to suppress evidence of his cell phone records. Okay, tying the case up until now. In 2004, Augustine asked his cousin to call Jules at work to tell her he was ill. He do always do that though. Every time he's sick or whatever and he finna die, he say he finna die or whatever. He contact me like, oh, I apologize for everything I did to you in your life. I'm finna die and all that bullshit. And I be like, oh, okay. And then really he don't be dying. Like the fuck? Okay. Jules at work to tell her he was ill, asking her to come over and visit him, according to court documents. Jules left work in the middle of her shift, Michael said yeah, and did not return. Later that night, her car was found engulfed in flames in Revere. Jules was not seen again until her body, encased in a plastic bag, floated to the surface of the Charles River 3 weeks later. Okay. Also, when they killed me, they washed away their sins or whatever they told me. They told me that. So, he was trying to wash away something, okay, that he did. Prosecutors said that Jules was seeing a second man, with, of course, Michael, and Augustine became jealous after hearing the two spent the weekend together. For nearly 7 years, the case languished. Then in 2011, prosecutors brought charges against Augustine and planning to lose his cell phone location information as evidence to reveal his whereabouts the night of Jules' disappearance. According to court records, the case became caught in a back-and-forth legal battle over the prosecution's right to access and lose records from location data collected from Augustine's cell phone, holding the trial up by 4 years. Okay, well, basically, because they say in the Bible, when you get married, your parents ain't got no business in your relationship or whatever. Now, remember, okay, it sounds kind of bad, but it's not bad. Michael had to buy me from James, okay? That's the only way I could get free. Even though I was his wife, I've been his wife, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was trafficked, I was his wife. But James like, well, if you really want her, give me a whole bunch. Michael gave him a lot of money. Now, my dad know about that. But, yes, he knew about this because he told Michael not to tell nobody, just him, okay? So that's why. Data collected from Augustine's cell phone, holding the trial up by 4 years. Augustine was held without bail during that time, according to the DA's office. A Suffolk Superior Court judge initially ruled that loss of Augustine's cell records would violate his rights to privacy, but the state's high court, but the Supreme Judicial Court overturned the ruling last August. In her decision, Justice Margaret Bosford Gina wrote that there was a probable cause to believe Augustine was involved, and that knowing his location during the time she was missing was likely to produce evidence of where and when the body was placed in the river. Earlier last year, the Supreme Judicial Court denied Augustine's request of $12,000 in attorney fees for legal representation provided by the American Civil Liberty Union (US) after determining that the organization had never intended to charge him and did not do so, authorities said. Rather than facing trial with the cell phone records available as evidence, Augustine accepted the sentence of life in prison Wednesday morning. Okay, so they say. The episode, we will watch it, but the episode is let me see. I should lose this one. Okay. One of the city's most heinous murder cases of the last 2 decades concluded in surprising fashion on Wednesday morning when a former Savin Hill man pleaded guilty to murdering his former girlfriend. Prosecutors had argued that Shabazz Augustine, now 37, killed 26-year-old Julaine Jules in a rage of jealousy in August 2004 because she began to see another boyfriend. Augustina, who was working at a Ross Bossy dental clinic, lured Julaine, a secretary at the Children's Museum, to his Sydney Street apartment, suffocated her, and then discarded her remains in a trash bag that he tossed into the Charles River before burning her car. I'm hearing all yes. Her body was discovered about a month later after an agonizing search by her friends and her tight-knit Haitian-American family in Madden. Okay, Dad said he didn't know. He's just now getting the body. Augustino figured he had gotten away with the crime, and for 7 years it seemed that would be the case. But in 2011, he was arrested and charged with the murder. Suffolk County DA Dan Carley's office explained that the case was built in parts on a series of incriminating statements that Augustina had made over the year implicating him in the murder. A legal contest over cell phone evidence critical to the state's case led to a significant delay in its resolution as Augustina's attorney sought to block admission of the evidence. Last August, the Supreme Judicial Court cleared the way for the cell phone records to be introduced, which led to the resubmission of guilt by Augustine. On Wednesday, Judge Jeffrey Lockheed imposed the mandatory sentence, life in prison with the possibility of parole hearing after 15 years. After his guilty plea, Augustine stood and offered an apology to the family of the beautiful young woman he stole from them. I am deeply, vehemently sorry from the bottom of my heart, he said. Maybe one day you find peace. I don't want to make it worse than it already is, but I am sorry. It took 11 plus years, but finally justice had been done in the case of Julaine Jules. Okay, I forgot what the case. I forgot what the episode. Okay, I found it. It's I don't know, it should say fatal fraction roadside homicide. Okay, it was actually something else though, but oh well. Okay. So you like to help with this case, y'all can. I don't do it for the fame or the money. I do it because it's what I love to do. And to the real families of these victims, corporate America will say shut up. But thank y'all. Peace. Be safe.